With the Reforge update and the Dungeons hub being introduced into Skyblock, there's been a lot of new changes and new introductions to the game. And since we know Dungeons is fastly approaching, you're going to want to do some things in preparation for it. You guys probably know the basics like getting a good set and good items, as well as leveling up your skills quite a bit, but I found out one other thing that I believe can be extremely helpful when trying to be the first to start doing dungeons very effectively. But before the video starts, please consider subscribing if you do end up enjoying the video or you enjoy any of my other videos. Also, subscribe so you can be in the under 15k gang, and also thank you for 11k subscribers. Now, back to the video. The thing that I have been talking about is the races. If you've done any of the races, you would know that once you finish them and do the last objective, you get an upgrade to your talisman. But you might also notice that whenever you do one of them, you actually get some wither essence. So completing all of these are worth it, as this wither essence adds up and can be extremely useful. Also note that by hitting this button and toggling run back, you can do all the races over again and have 4 more options and objectives to get even more wither essence. You might be asking, why do you even care about this wither essence? What makes it so good? That's what I'm going to show you, because it is extremely useful. If you go to MANIAC and then click on him, go to essence crafting, then the essence guide, you can see what items can be upgraded or reforged with each essence. In this case, we care about wither essence, and then you can see that all these items are used to be reforged with wither essence. What you might not know are that these items are some of the best items in all of dungeons. At least for the first few floors, they're extremely broken, and they can allow you to solo some of the floors. Some specific examples that show the wither essence being super broken is the Bonzo staff, which is extremely good now with magic scaling and can allow you to defeat dungeons solo, as well as Bonzo's mask, which is extremely good for dungeons, and the adaptive armor, which is one of the best armor sets for all of dungeons. If you guys were on update day and you went and got your wither essence really high, you will actually be handicapped, as before the update had fully released and they changed some stuff, you could only get wither essence from the first 3 wins of a race. But now it has been changed, where after you get your fully maxed cheetah talisman, the rest of the level 4s of a race will give you +6 wither essence, which if you have already done 4 of a race and you didn't get the essence, you can no longer get. This meaning that the original max was 360, but after this introduction, it became 414. For people who did it early and only have a max of 360, they can go for a max Bonzo staff and a max Bonzo's mask, or 2 max Bonzo staff or 2 max Bonzo's mask. And the other option you can do is taking 1 adaptive helmet or 1 adaptive boots, maxing those out, and one of these can bring to 3 stars. On the other hand, a maxed out player who has 414 wither essence can actually max out an adaptive leggings, which most players will not actually be able to, and you can get this to 5 stars with maybe a few left to level up maybe a Bonzo's mask or a Bonzo's staff to 1 or 2 stars. But only people with over 375 can actually max this one out. Most of you guys will probably think this is pretty useless, but you can actually abuse this, especially if you have done the run back to advantage, as you can level up something like the leggings or just give you a boost to get something like the chest plate maxed out first, which you can either sell on the auction house for an absurd price because people are lazy, or you can just keep it to yourself and be able to progress in dungeons faster than most players. One thing you'll notice when doing the races is that there's a glitch where once you complete a race, you'll be kicked once you actually click on the NPC. Don't worry, because this will still reward you the wither essence if you check back later, so that should be fine. People have said that keeping a cheetah talisman in your inventory reduces the chance of this happening. I don't really know if it does, but I guess it's worth a try. As well as I will be linking a video by MC Endercraft in the description, which goes over how to do a lot of the run back races. I haven't been able to complete all of them, and they're very hard to do and require some pretty good skills. So I extremely advise you to go watch that video and try your best to do as many as the races as you can. If you did end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to support the channel, as well as maybe just joining the Discord server to talk to other players and just chat in general. Goodbye.